Hello Minecrafters and welcome to episode 27 of our Let's Play Infinity. And as you can see, I have done a little bit of remodeling down here in the bottom of the pit. Basically I've just kind of made a platform up here and slopes down here to our reactor. I have found one issue with this, and that is the fact that we are sitting, actually right now, I am sitting in a slime spawn chunk. While interesting, and I have plenty of slimes, as you can tell, I've been killing a few. So many, I've already got 2 trophies, and that was just in this trip. So, yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 layer of glass throughout this entire area. Don't really have any other plans for the area, so not sure what else to do. But I know that light level doesn't keep them from spawning. So, I mean, really, my only other choice is to either fill it in completely, or I figure I can do it with glass, and because they can't spawn on translucent blocks. So, haven't done it yet, but it's in the works. Well, okay, I'm thinking about it. I will probably do it, but I haven't started it yet. So many things I haven't started yet. Like I said, I was going to work diligently on all of the enchantments. Well, I built a filing cabinet. They do much better in a filing cabinet because they'll actually stack in a filing cabinet most of the time. Like I've got 2 smites here, or 2 smite 5 and 2 smite 5. Now, why they won't stack, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. But there you go. So yeah, I haven't really done anything with enchantments on this. I did on my sword. If you look at the very bottom, you'll see it says Soulbound 1. Well, now here's the interesting thing. If we go into the sword, you will not see Soulbound 1. That enchantment actually works on the sword itself, and I did it through the anvil. So, in theory, if I die, I won't lose my sword now. So, yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I've upgraded some chests. I set up the I set the Ender Quarry back up and let it run, and actually, and if you'll notice, I've got the Speed 2 upgrade on it, and let it run, what, 144 meters that way, 79 meters that way, and that's already finished. So I had all of these magmatic dynamos on it, and it still wasn't quite enough to keep up with Speed 2. So I threw a tesseract on the back of it to fill in the rest. And then of course we've got this little place over here. Oh no, I left my sword down there getting charged. Well, I'll just go get it, because it does work so much better at killing them a whole lot faster. And let's see, put that there. Walk over and bang. I do like that sound. Granted, only one skull, but hey, we got another mob soul. Sweet. And these are kind of cool whenever you just kind of look at them twisting around in your hand. Okay, but enough of that. Let's see, what did I want to cover? Not really sure. I have so many things I want to do, so many things I'm almost ready to do, and a few things that I can go ahead and do. Let's see. I know what I'll do next. After I get everything here put up. Alright, I'll take you, and you go here. As you can see, I've got one skeleton, one enderman, and 3 of the wither skeletons. So that's how I'm doing on those so far. I've got a whole bunch of all this. And I did go ahead and do my 10 yellow heart canisters. So now that is complete. Let's see. Let me get some stuff thrown away before we move on to the next thing. Toss that and that. You there, you there. Okay. This stuff here. Don't know how many of you mess around with this or not. Enderium base. This is made with 2 tin, 1 silver, and 1 shiny. Shiny is about a pain to find. I have yet to mine. I don't think I have actually mined any at all. Let's see. I don't think so. I mean, I have mined to the point that I've got all of this nether sulfur and ash block and, well, that didn't really come from mining, lapis and gobs of other stuff that's not even sorted, and have yet to get any platinum or shiny. So here's what I have had to do. If you will take your pulverizer, and I've got the 3 upgrades for secondary chance, so 11%, 33%, and 81%. And then I put on top of that the times 2, times 4, times 8 speed. So yes, this little machine uses a bunch of power. But then I take redstone, stuff it in here, let it run through, and then I have a 25% chance to get cinnabar, which it seems to do a little bit better with all the upgrades, which is why I do that. Now, the way I do that is, let me cut this back to off, and you can see I've been doing a whole bunch of mining. Let's see, do we want to put this somewhere? Just, you know, cause they're cute. That'll work. Okay, so at least now it's not in my bag. So basically what I've been doing is running all this stuff through here and then coming over here. Let's see, this one is silver ingot. So block of silver. Oh, wait, no. These are all chisel. So that one's going to be silver block. And doing this. Oh, wait, I can go one more. Get a few more. And doing that to try and conserve space. Well, you can see all the iron I've got, all the copper, gold, whole bunch of stuff. And like I said, I have yet to mine any platinum or shiny. So I have to make it. So what I do is I take the nether redstone. What is it called again? Good grief. Yeah, nether redstone. I wonder if I have any left at all. I don't see any. But anyways, I smelt it, and actually the way I was smelting it is putting it in here with sand. That way I get rich slag as a byproduct. Then I take the vanilla type of the redstone ore, and I put it in here and run it through the pulverizer with the upgrades. Then I get the redstone, this, with a byproduct of cinnabar. All of that so that I can run the ferrous ore through with Cinnabar on the induction smelter. As a matter of fact, I can show you. Let's see, I've got that off. And the reason I have to make sure this is off is because all I want to do, actually I don't want to run all that right now. Because all I'm going to do is get this. If I leave this to all, it will yank this back in and smelt it. Well, I say it will, won't it? It usually does. It usually pulls anything smeltable, yep, just like that. And so then I don't get the benefit of running it, wrong machine, through this. But if I take this, let's take one of these. Now you can see the only thing in here, well, no, wait, I gotta run this one over here. Sorry, I'm running a little confused today. All right, pull that out. And we're gonna toss that in, toss this in. And actually, let me pull that back out because I need to get my upgrades from here. I've been lazy and haven't made a second set of upgrades yet. Now we can do it. So, as you can see, it runs through much faster, and you get quite a few shiny ingots as a byproduct. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, running Cinnabar with the ferrous ore and all three byproduct upgrades, you'll pretty much get this just about 100%, if not more. Because as you can see, there are times we're getting quite a few. So that is how I've been getting shiny ingots. So then I can use that to make this. So then I've got my shiny ingots to make this, and I use that to make this. All that just to get these stupid little things, because so many things use that, especially on the higher end. But as you can see, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3 stacks from 1 stack of ore, plus almost 2 full stacks. And that's just because I took the time ahead of time to make all of this while getting my redstone. So that's one of the things that may help you out if you're trying to get some of that shiny stuff. Because I think we'll go ahead and do that this episode. I'm getting ready to do turbines. Let's see. I want this to go ahead and run while we're doing the other. And that's another thing I'm actually having difficulty with, is finding uranium. Now, what I've got, uranium, I found a little bit in the nether. I have not gotten any whatsoever of the yellorium. And so this is what I've got now. So it's a stack inside plus less than a stack and a half. So gonna have to start mining somewhere else other than the nether in order to keep this thing running. But I thought we'd go ahead and start looking at getting some turbines going, because I'm gonna need some power. And the reason for that is the tools that I'm using use power. And as we have seen, this right here holds 1 million RF. Everything I am wearing is 1 million RF each. And once I decide to upgrade to these are 10 million RF apiece, as well as the tools and weapons and all that stuff. So definitely a power hungry mod, which, I mean, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that, but just something we're going to need to be prepared for. And by prepared, I mean we need some power. So that is what we're going to do today. And this is what we need for one turbine? I think so. Yes, one turbine. This is everything we need for one turbine. So if you want to pause this and you can count or do whatever, we've got our ingots, our iron ingots, graphite bars, nether quartz, cyanite ingots, glass, 4 diamonds, redstone, piston, bucket, and plutonium. I'm pretty sure that's everything we need. And the interesting thing is, the cyanite right here is what's keeping me from making more right here. This is enough for my second turbine, my third turbine, and I'm working on getting the things together for my fourth turbine, and I'm short on the cyanite blocks. But we're going to go ahead and get started on this, do some crafting, get some things together. Let me go ahead, grab all these materials, start putting it all together, and I'll be right back. Okay, I thought I'd break in here real quick just to let you know my numbers might be just a little bit off. I think I am supposed to have 5 full stacks plus 38, but I've only got 34. So I might have been short a few pieces, as in one crafting of this. So it means I need 2 more nether quartz, a cyanite, and 2 of those, which is 1, 2 cyanite, and oh wait, I got nether quartz in here. I think that is all I missed, because I think that matches the numbers I came up with in my Excel spreadsheet. So I'm going to go down here. Oh yes, that's another thing I happen to think about. If you'll notice how quiet it is, and I don't have things spawning all over the place and all that, well, except for them little slimy things down there. One of the other things I did craft is these lovely, lovely little magnum torches. And I have them placed at the corners all the way around. So hopefully I won't be inundated with all the evil mobs trying to kill me. And here's the last one. So that is to endeavor to try and make things a little bit quieter. Hopefully I'll have less holes in my walls from creepers trying to do their thing. So, alright, let me, oh, there's one other thing I did make. This. Yeah. Very, very handy little thing when you're starting to build things. Especially things like turbines. Yep. Alright, well, let me get to throwing this together and I'll be right back. You know what, actually, I think I'm going to let you watch. So what I'm doing is a 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7, and it's going to go 17 up. But what I'm going to do to make it a little easier on you is I'm not going to talk. And that way I can speed up the process through video editing. That way, if there is something you want to see, you can slow it down, and if not, you can just have the pleasure of watching me go storming through this, making all kinds of derps and mistakes and things like that, and hopefully it'll be fast enough you won't realize it. So let's build a turbine. Okay, and as you can see, I kept on circling around this because I'm one short. And I'm not really sure. Oh, I know what it was. I was going to do a computer port, and then I decided not to make the computer port. So that is why I am one piece of glass off. So let's go sleep through the night, and we will grab our last ingredient. Actually, I got to make the glass too, so a little more than one last ingredient. And for those of you who have been watching, you will also know that I've had this in here for a little while. And if you'll notice, it just so happens to equal the amount for 3 turbines. But yeah, I still got to make, shoot, let's see. I need 4 iron. What is it? 2 of these or 4 of these? I can't remember. Nope, not burnt. Well, I'll make sure I get enough. That, and that, and that. Okay, and I need to make this. And whoa. I'm still trying to get used to the different speed on this. I really might have to cut this back, just because it can be a little difficult to control. Okay, so now we have our Enderium, and we have our last piece of glass. So we want to see if I can get back in this little place. All right, so we want to place, how do I want to do this? I can do this up top, because it doesn't matter where your incomplete ring is, I don't believe. Okay, so, and then that one, and then we've got 5 more, and I can place here, just like that. And now we shouldn't be able to tell very much from this end. So yeah, that'll work. Actually, I want to move these just a second. And the reason is eventually these will have tesseracts on them for the steam. Now I can take and put glass here to close that up. And this will finish our turbine. Can't really, well, I guess I could try and activate it, but it's not going to do anything because we don't have any steam coming to it yet. So that is what our turbine will look like. And we'll see what it looks like from up here. And so the plan is to have one there, one here, and one there. Yeah, for now anyways. So, tell you what, let me put 2 more turbines in, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have our turbine. And a turbine, and a turbine, and I haven't made that one yet. So one of the things we're going to need to do is put in coolant ports in our reactor. However, one of the other things I want to do is I want this to be at full power before we do it. So I want to manually cut this on. And we're actually moving into the realm of running this full time. So I won't need that. And we'll let this come up to 100% while I do something else. And that is putting tesseracts in place and setting our ports. So we'll have the left side in and the right side out. Left in, right out. Left in, right out. And then I want to put these on each of these. And you'll see what all we're doing here in just a minute. Okay. Now, how far? You got a little ways to go. Now, we need to name this. And this one's left side in. So this is going to be steam. And we'll make that 5, because 5 looks like an S. Ah, you like my logic? Okay, and so let's do that on each of these. Oh, looks like we're done here. Almost. Oh, it's close enough. Okay, so now we'll cut you off. And this one on steam. Now this one we will call water. Or do I? Because I may at some point have an actual water one. So this isn't truly water, it's just return. So let's call it return. There we go, water return. And we'll let this one be 6. So it'll be next to the 5. And we'll cut that one on. And this one's water return. And this one's water return. Alright, so now we have those set. So what I want to do now is figure out where I want to put this. Because what I have left to do is put in my coolant ports. And I'll show you why I have 3 of them in just a minute. Okay, yeah, it's going to go over it if I try and make it level with that. I can just put it right here. Actually, let me go over 1, because if I do it there, I don't have to worry about anything leaking out. Actually, I need that there. I'm going to need that again. And we'll put the next one here. Like that. And I'll put this one over here at the end. I guess I missed a piece of glass. Alright, so we got that in there. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to put this tank here. And I'm going to put a pipe there. And this is ends, or no, this is extract. And then that is insert. Now I said left is steam, so left is in. So that means on this one, left is going to be out. And the reason for that is you want to go out with the steam here, in with the steam there. So now we're going to take and put you here and you there. You are going to be cut onto steam. You are going to be cut onto water return. Yes, no, maybe. I hope so. Okay. And next I'll take and put you You know what? I'm going to get some more water, just in case. I think I need 6 buckets. Because if I'm not mistaken, a bucket of steam translates directly to a bucket of water. So I had 10 just to make sure, but the way I'm doing this, I think I better get some extra just in case, because I don't want to leave from down there and have to come back up here, and that would just be a whole bad thing. 24. We'll go ahead and fill it all the way up. And one more. And this is what I have left on my last one. How much do I have now? Still not enough. Getting there. Still cooking away on this, so we're getting there. But yeah, problem is Elorium. All right. So hopefully, okay, I've got power outs up there. All right, so we'll take that, put it there. Darn it, I meant to get the bucket. Up, up, and away! And away! And away! I wish I went up as fast as I can go across. I'll bring this back. Ah! I'm so sorry. I hope you don't get motion sickness. Okay, so let's take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what that gives us here. 6,000 water. And by my calculations, these should now be set at 80, I believe. Let's see. Shift Alt changes by 1. And then Control changes all the rods, so they should all be at 80. Looks good to me. All right, let's cut her on. Well, it says it's making 6,000 millibuckets of steam. Here, but I don't have anything up there. And I got nothing coming in over here. All right, let's do this the shortcut way. So, according to this, I've got 32,000 going out. I wonder if it could be an issue up here. Which, oh right, I've got to change all these. Let's get that off. Okay, so no item, no power. Water return, so fluid receive only. Let's see, those are water return, so that's the water going from there. So this is going to be a liquid receive, and this is going to be ascend only. And let's see, this is steam coming into here, so that's a receive. I'm just going to do these real quick. Steam's a receive. Receive. Now this one, the water return. is going to be ascend. Did I click that again? Nope. Water return. Steam. Water return. Steam. Water return. Steam. And down here, water return should be out and steam in. All right, let's hope this one does better. All right, so still got nothing coming out. All right, let's cut them on. I guess that helps. Okay. Maybe we got this thing figured out now. All right, we have turbines turning. We have steam going out. Temperature coming down. That's looking a lot better. Much, much better. And actually, this might drop down because at 80%, yeah, see here's 6,000. Because that's, I guess, all that can be consumed right now. And these should be coming up. So I know we're running really tight on time. So I'm going to pause this. I'm going to let everything come up to speed. And I'll bring you back in to see what we're at and close it out. So hold on just a minute. I'll be right back. All right, I think we got it going. We're all at full speed. 1798, 24,085 RF a tick at that one. At this one, that's a little high. It'll drop back down just a little. And at this one. So we're sitting pretty at 24,000 RF a tick times 3. So that's quite a bit. So let's see. I think that will do it for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. I got the numbers close, but I'm off just a hair on the materials. And I cannot get on that edge. There we go. So, anyways, the numbers I gave you will give you close for one of them. Hopefully by the next episode, I will have the items together for my 4th turbine. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, we'll go ahead and work on some kind of, I don't know, storage system, something to put all this electricity in. Yeah, who knows. I wouldn't do any kind of forecasting or let you know what the next episode might be about. So, I don't know, I guess your guess is as good as mine. Who knows, I might get distracted and do enchantments. Or, hey, I could do blood magic next episode. Alright, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you liked it. If you do, please do click like down below. If you have any questions, want to make any suggestions, anything you'd like to see on the show, let me know down below. But most of all, I just hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you were entertained. And come back and see us. I'm Jim Slate. Take care, and God bless.